All right, I think we're live, Arnold. Let's hope this works. Last week we spoke via Zoom. That worked pretty well. We had a few people tuning in with us live. Now we're broadcasting again live on our Drops Asia page. Using a slightly different application. And the benefit is that we're also broadcasting to our YouTube channel. So, welcome. I'm here with Arnold Marsden, who is the author of Don't Let It Fall, How to Stop Dropped Objects and Save Lives. So, really exciting to have you, Arnold, and I'm sure there will be a lot more people joining in tomorrow. I'm excited. Um, so welcome. We're just going to do a quick test here, so all the systems work. So maybe Arnold, welcome. If you could read just a few paragraphs from your book to test this all out.
Yes, I could. And yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody, wherever you are. Tomorrow, I will read most of the introduction from the book. It's about 7 minutes. But for this test, I'll just read a couple little paragraphs that start the introduction, starting now. So, I'm not one that needs photos of blood or broken bones to motivate me to prevent people from being hurt. I read enough incident reports to know human beings will make mistakes and the consequences can be grave. Too many cases where a few feet here or a few seconds there can make the difference between going home alive or not. Our safety controls can fail. Multiple layers of protection are needed so that no one is hurt when mistakes are made or safety controls fail. In other words, fail safely. In addition, the mitigation of the risk of dropped objects is less understood than control of other hazards, such as confined space entry and working at height. I worked with leaders who understood the risk but not the controls, and others who denied it was even a problem. These challenges motivated me to write this book because lives are at stake. So, those are the first technically three paragraphs of the introduction, and it's followed by a short story, which I'll tell tomorrow. So, please join us. We're looking forward to it.
Excellent. Thanks, Arnold. Um, so I'm just in the meantime just checking out our LinkedIn page. It looks slightly different than the last time when we were live. So I can't really see clearly whether other people are watching right now. But if you do, hey, push your questions or say hi, so that we know that this is all working. I'm just going to do a quickly another test to show my screen. Let's do that like this. Oh, there we go. So we've got my desktop on the screen. Um, Tomorrow after the book reading and Q&As with Arnold, we're going to have a virtual networking session. And for that, you need to install this application. So the website for that is dropsmetaverse.org. /app. So yeah, you may have seen this in the past. We call it Drops VR, and we're currently in the midst of rebranding that. So the way to go is to hit the download on the Windows Store, so you can install the application on your computer. So here's the install open button, and it kind of asks you to open the store. And here we go. And it gives you the option to install it. Now I've got it installed on my computer, so I can open it right away. But in your case, yeah, you might be triggered to install this. Now, if you're working on a computer that is corporate, very likely you're not allowed to install any software, and that's going to be a bit of a challenge for you to get approval for that. But if you're on a personal computer, it should be fairly straightforward. So after installing and setting up the app, you'll come into this networking reception, where there's a bunch of tables around, and you'll be able to join one of these tables, and then someone else would join you, and that way you can have a conversation. So yeah, would love to see you try tomorrow, and yeah, see you join. So let me just stop my screen share for a second. There we go. There we go. Now it's Arnold is and me is just on the screen. In the meantime, I see on the right we have some people who send in their messages. Aditya asked, "Can this be installed on a phone?" Yes, it can. We do have a mobile version, but I must say we kind of abandoned that project because it's just too hard to make it work properly on a mobile phone. It's just too small. So you know, better do it on a Windows computer. So we have some more comments. Arnold, are you able to see those comments as well?
Let me go to LinkedIn and
Yeah, it should be in your StreamYard app where you see the comments earlier.
I don't think I see them there.
Okay.
I don't see them there. Um,
Okay.
are
So
they are they in StreamYard or are they actually on LinkedIn?
no, well, they are both in LinkedIn and they're in StreamYard. So
Oh, I see them
so
now. Yeah, it was under the comments feature. It wasn't in the chat. So yes, I can see them now.
great. So you can say hi to some of the people that are tuned in.
Yeah. So looks like we got Aditya, Muhammad, Andre, Mohammed from several different countries here. So that's a good sign. Hope you can all join us tomorrow. If you have any comments on how the audio and the video are doing, if you could just leave those there. We since that's one of the reasons we're trying this new approach since we had a few problems last week. So appreciated the feedback then, and if you have any feedback, just leave it there.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks, Arnold. Yeah, so far it's working. I see some questions coming in. So obviously, for anyone who hasn't registered yet, we there's an event page on our Jobs Asia page on LinkedIn. You just register, and then tomorrow you go to that page, and that's where we will be broadcasting this live. If you're watching this on YouTube and you don't like LinkedIn, that's totally fine. Tune in YouTube and you can see the same thing there. What time tomorrow? Tomorrow we're kicking off an hour early, so we start at 7 p.m. Singapore time. Arnold, what time is that? Your time?
It's 6 a.m. in Houston, which is in the central time zone in the U.S. And I think that makes it 12 noon in the UK. So yeah, it's a pretty good time for most people around the world. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, thanks for dialing in. That early for you, Arnold. I know you're an early bird, but still 6 a.m. is quite early. But somehow, there's just no other way we can make this work with the time difference.
no
Yeah.
problem. No problem.
So everyone who's logged in right now, thanks for your feedbacks, thanks for your comments, and I really look forward to see you here tomorrow. Thanks, and see you tomorrow.
Have a good day tomorrow. Thank you.